What's going on, everybody? Noah Watchery back. I know it's been quite some time, but since I did have time today, I thought I'd update my cards. I haven't really bought too many new packs lately. Temporal Forces has been out. I completely forgot to take a video. I was over at my sister-in-law's and we just did not take a video of our card opening. So here I am updating my collection as far as the older versions go. So this is going to include base set. We'll start with 151, of course, because we have the cool binders. And we'll just work our way through. And the premise of my videos way back when was that I wanted to recollect all of my older cards, and the newer ones I bought here and there. Certainly a couple series came out that I would like to collect more of, but my main goal through all of my YouTube videos was to show you my journey back to Johto, which starts with the Kanto Generation 1 cards up to Generation 2, which was through Johto. So without further ado, here is my updated card collection of the older sets. Again, nothing that includes any of the newer sets in the past 2 or 3 years that I have been buying. That's going to also take some time to get organized. So, I have printed out a checklist of the cards I have, which ones I need, and then the prices that they're going for on eBay. So the ones that I do not have, I just looked them up on eBay for around what I could get a decent shaped card in. And I do have a card shop near me that I will actually take these lists to. And if I can find them for less there, then I'll buy them there. Otherwise, this is about what they go for on eBay. And then I also totaled what it would take to complete my collection. Sorry. So just to show everyone how nice everything looks. Sorry for the glare. I'm kind of just doing this on my kitchen table. Of course, with 151, I was able to get through pack opening and a couple of trades, complete the full collection, at least when it pertained to 1 through 151. As we will see, I don't think I need to spend too much time going through these. I have done it once before. I don't know if I've done this when I actually completed the Pokemon cards themselves and not more of the full art illustration ones that we'll see in about 10 seconds. But the trainer cards, all of the foil holographic energies, again, tough to see, might be with the glare. So we've got Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Pikachu, Psyduck, Poliwhirl, Mr. Mime, Dragonair, Blastoise EX, Wigglytuff, Jinx, Zapdos EX, Bill's Transfer, Daisy's Help, Giovanni's Charisma, Erica's Invitation, a Gold Mew, and a Gold Switch. That is all of mine when it comes to 151. Now, let's just head back to the first generation, 25 years ago. This is what my collection looks like when it comes to the fossil cards. As you can see, I do have most of these checked off. A lot of these with the forthcoming sets, you will notice most of them will be the holographic cards that I need. Quite a few years ago, I sold all of these off, and I have since heavily regretted it, which is why I'm now trying to recollect and complete my older collection. So this is every card in the fossil set that I have. Most of these in really good condition. Again, most of the non-holographic cards I have in this set. And then certainly when it comes to the uncommon cards, I pretty much have all of those in the set. Not going to spend too much time looking through these, just to kind of give everyone a little bit of a glance on what I'm working with here. Trainer cards, and I think that's where it ends with fossil. It does. We'll move on to the jungle. I just realized I did not update my jungle eBay list. So actually with this one here, I still need most of the rares. if we see here, so Jungle, I actually need quite a few of them. Not good when you start things off and you can only see 2 cards. Electrode and Kangaskhan. But, once again, we will have all of the uncommons. Once in a while, I'll have a first edition card. First edition cards are always going to be worth more. And I just kind of lament on the fact that I probably could be a millionaire by now. And I'm not even kidding. If I had kept all of my cards, I had the first edition cards. I had Charizards, Blastoises, Venusaurs, all of the promo cards, Mewtwo's. I mean, even Lugia, Ho-Ohs, you name it. I had all the best cards, at least when the first few series came out, up through Johto, which is Generation 2. So, there we have the first binder. I'm just going to set this off to the side for now. Hopefully the video's not too long, not too boring to everyone. Again, I know I have not made any in a while. Things have been very, very hectic. I have since gone back to being a funeral director. I was in cemetery sales for about a little over a year and a half and returned back to funeral service. That's taken up some time. Family life, of course, is always busy. With my, tomorrow, she turns 9 months daughter, wife, stepsons. We just lead a busy life. So, base set. Once again, eBay. Looks like $569 would complete if I were to purchase all of the remaining cards that I still need. As you'll see, most of them are going to be the holographics. So the rares that are the foil, shiny looking cards, for those of you who may not understand what I'm talking about. Again, very sorry for the glare, but wife and baby are sleeping, so I'm really trying to record this when I can. A lot of the base set uncommons, you're not going to find these anywhere unless you're looking into card shops, looking on eBay, things of that nature. I know there's a couple other sites like TCG Player. I've thought of maybe creating an account and purchasing just to see what it's like, because I have noticed their cards are a lot less than on eBay. But I just need to look into it a little further. I wish I had some other people to trade cards with. I really don't, other than my stepsons. And let's be honest, I've already gotten all their good cards. Sorry, guys. But shout out Sean. Work. Maybe we could trade. Huh? Yes. Yes. Cool. All right. Let me know what your Temporal Forces packs are, buddy. Just finish up the trainers here. And, of course, the energy sets. Nothing special. My absolute favorite series of cards, Team Rocket. Very disappointed in myself that I did get rid of all of these. This was another one I had the full set of, and it really does hurt me because I had all of these. Base set I had all of, Fossil, Jungle, full sets. And Rocket was a set as a teenager, I looked at it after school almost every day. I don't know what it is with cards, but I've just kind of always been obsessed with them. And my friends and I would trade throughout high school, back when a lot of kids collected cards. I even would purchase friends' entire sets, so I would buy out the competition, so to speak. First edition Charmander, that's a nice one. And just so I would have their entire collection. And then slowly over time, any doubles I accrued, triples, I sold those on eBay. When I did sell all of my holographic cards, I did get, at the time, what I thought was some big money for them. And now that I look back, it turns out it really wasn't anything that was life-changing as they're worth now. Base Set 2 was another one that was right near the end of Generation 1 card collecting. So a lot of these I actually do need that I see. I still have to finish what it would cost for the holographics here, so I need to update this. Base Set 2 again. This is combining Fossil and jungle and base set. Nothing to do with Team Rocket cards, but just so you can see, they've got a little 2 up by them where the jungle or fossil or no logo would be for base set. These are worth less because these are more easily obtainable, but since I had a decent start or still had in my collection, I thought, all right, let's get back to collecting this whole set too while we're at it. If we want to be a purist and collect all of the first generation and second generation back when I collected cards. So basically it was up to 2002, 2003 when I really kind of stopped a little bit. Once in a while I'd buy some cards. For Christmas, my mom would always buy me packs, even years and years later. And it became kind of a running joke between us that even in my 30s, I'm 39 now, that she would still buy me at least 1 pack of cards for Christmas. And this is the Gym Hero set with the white logo. I'm realizing probably not too many here either. So we definitely have some work cut out for us. I don't expect to collect this entire collection for these sets. Probably not for a while. It's definitely not going to be this year. I would like to at least complete maybe 1 or 2 of them this year. That would be nice. But I also probably just need to focus on one instead of kind of jumping all over the place. And while yes, I could just take my paychecks and buy whatever I'm missing, for me the fun is trading, and I do sell items on eBay, and I use all of my eBay money strictly for repurchasing older cards. So to me, it's sort of a little bit of a challenge in that I want to be able to go to card shops and trade some of the newer cards or sell some of them off and then use that money towards collecting the older cards. So this is the Gym Hero set that featured the white logo up on top, sort of like a stadium. Sabrina's Mr. Mime there. I always like the Mr. Mime cards. Sorry, Poke-Rev. I know you do not, but I do. And let's be honest, it's not like he's ever going to watch these. So there we have it. Not too many of this set, which was right near the end of me carrying of cards. Buying packs once in a while, I remember. Again, hindsight, we just buy every pack we could, which is insane to think about. Again, we'd be millionaires, right? When unopened packs of base set are going for, ooh, starts out with a Blaine's Arcanine holographic. That is pretty sweet. I love how I literally have the first one start off nice. Nothing again until Brock's Doug Trio. Doug Trio was a card we used to collect a ton of. It was very easy to pull. Nobody liked it. That one and Muck, I believe, were my brother's. What we used to make fun of when we would pull those cards. We just had so many of those. Felt that was an easy rare card pull that everyone had multiple of. Ivysaur, sorry. That one looks pretty cool. I like the artwork on a lot of these. More dynamic. Very less basic and more kind of out there. Updated versions, almost reminiscent of the TV show. Which is another thing I used to have the VHS tapes of. That's how long I'm dating myself here. VHS tapes. But this gym set has the black logo now instead of a white logo. So, yeah, it's just something that I just really, really was so into when I was younger and growing up. And in my later 20s, completely got away from it. Early 30s, still didn't care enough and was selling them off. And now, I'd say in the last 3-4 years, sort of had been getting back into things. And it's really been ramped up, I would say, in the past year. Certainly with my stepson, something we could kind of bond over and talk about and trade, get his gifts. Oh, the Black Star promos. So this is when it was still Wizards of the Coast printing the cards off. Oh my Gosh, I'm so disappointed that I don't have most of these anymore. The movie cards. Look out, Chanel. The movie cards that you received when you went and saw the first movie in theaters. My friends and I would see the movies in theaters back then. This I remember getting a Nintendo Power. Again, another magazine I probably had 10 years worth of and sold on eBay. Really wish I hadn't done that. These you received legendary birds from Pokemon 2000, the movie. Pokemon 3 movie, of course. Entei was the star in that one. And that should do it. No, we have an Ancient Mew. Okay, so I still have an unopened Ancient Mew card. Still unopened. Probably not worth a whole lot, but anything that I've still had unopened, I've kept unopened. And that does it for the binders. I just realized I have not updated my Neo Genesis or Neo Discovery cards, which are in fact the Johto cards. So I do have some of those that I could put. I do need a new binder to put them in. All of my other newer cards in the last few years of sets. Certainly I need to update into binders and go through that order, but first things first, here you are. Thanks again for watching, everyone. God bless.